Mercury, Mercury, Mercury. We're Mercury, and we are words. Today's focus is going to be all about words or wards or whatever you want to call it. So, words themselves are very, very powerful. Words can be both positive and negative, they can be all kinds of things. But before we get started and talking deeper into words, we're going to choose to meditate with our rune that we chose, movement in reverse. Let's just take a sip of water and breathe. Because in the end, all we're called to do is breathe. So, we are words, and words are important. Both positive and negative aspects to every word exist. Whether you believe this to be true or not, it is for us. So, let's start with the negative because because we always, whenever we get told, right? Because who hasn't been told, do you want the good news or the bad news first? And most people say, I want the good news first, right? Or maybe some people do. But we always want the bad first. That way, when the good comes, we can be like, oh my God, the good is so good. So let's take a word, say two words even, nasty and woman, for example. So, separately, nasty and woman are two different things, right? Nasty could mean gross or disgusting, all kinds of things. And woman could mean strong and powerful and confident and creator of life. But when you add nasty to woman, you get a whole new definition on what woman is and the qualifier that you put behind it. So, right then and there, right, we've chosen a negative aspect to enhance a often positive word or a neutral, more neutral word. But we're all being biased on what's a neutral word, right? Because aren't all words kind of neutral? D-trolls. Anyway, words are powerful. Words are magic. Words have the ability to shape reality in ways that most of us don't understand or at this point have yet to grasp. It's not meant for every being to grasp in the same time. We're all on this journey at different rates, at different places, and we've all made contracts before we came here on who we are going to be and how we're going to take in this world. And how those words affect us and how they shape us don't have to control us. They don't have to define us. They can enhance us and they can unenhance us. We might have gotten off tropic. Tropic. Gotten off topic. So, we are words, both good and bad. So, we've seen a little bit of the bad and the good, right? With even just the word nasty. We've seen the bad, but what about the positive sides to nasty? We're still not there yet. We're not really sure what the positive aspect of nasty is, but that's okay. We don't have to know everything. We also don't claim to know everything. And also, definitions are ever changing and fluid, just like us. In fact, language is ever changing and fluid in between each other. Words that mean something to me or to us may not mean the same thing to you and to others. When you think of the word woman, what do you think of? Did you think about life giver? Did you think about love? Did you think about caring? Did you think of strong? Did you think of warrior? Are those words that you associate with woman? Or do you associate weakness? Do you associate lying? Do you associate deceit or hate or any kind of thing? It depends on what you decide, what your D-trolls decide to be or not to be. You make that choice on what the word means to you individually. Now, yes, we assume a certain language in between each other, obviously, because if we didn't, how would we be able to communicate verbally? We already have the ability to communicate telepathically, but most of us have turned that off because why? It's easy, and also D-trolls, and it's been around for a while. But it's okay, right? So if we are going to continue to verbalize, to continue to share verbally, which in and of itself is casting a spell, by the way. So words are also magic, in case you didn't know. So literally, the act of speaking is creating magic. It's creating reality, because had you not spoken, had you made a different choice, that reality would cease to exist. It would no longer be the reality, right? Big, big things just in that mindset alone. So imagine for a moment if the words we cast on others were to take root, to take hold. Imagine negative things that we've cast onto people and negative intent, right? Words, though, are powerful, right? You need also the intent behind the words. We bring this up briefly in our show, CMTH, shameless plug. Anyway, but we are words, and we are words that others give us if we make that choice, right? But because we have D-troll and complete D-troll over ourselves, that means we can either accept or reject the spells that come across us, the words that come across us, that come into our being and into our presence. And we can choose whether or not those words take root or not. Some are curses, some are prayers, some are positive, some are negative, right? As we've discussed, nothing has one side. Everything has multiple sides, because even with positive and negative, there's still gray in between there. There's still color in between there as well. So, we are words. There's a lot more to discuss about words, but this is just an introduction about how we need to reevaluate how we see words, how we think of words, what words we assume others have the same definition of, because our definition of certain words may be different from your definition, which causes miscommunication, which leads to disinformation. And we want to create free information for all. So don't assume you know all our words. Don't assume you know all our D-trolls, because ours are constantly changing and evolving as we do each and every day. And that's how words begin to play. And we play and we play and we play, because every day is a play, whether you believe that or not. It's not for us to decide. It's not for us to judge. We also, by the way, do not judge you or your words or your D-trolls. We allow you to make your choices and shift reality in your direction as you see fit. We just hope that while you're doing this, you are also being aware that others may be influencing your D-trolls. They may be trying to infiltrate what you think and what you say. And that's, again, not necessarily a good or a bad thing, but it is a thing that exists. And we should be aware of these things so that way we can make more conscious word choices, more conscious word magic. Because words are magic. Anyway, we're Mercury and we are words. We hope this helped you, whatever time and day or dimension this may be for you. We love you unconditionally, and until next time, bye.